quiet town nestled between green hills and winding rivers stood a small church with a weathered wooden bench beneath a grand sycamore tree. Every Sunday, the townsfolk would gather to worship, but it was on weekday afternoons that the true ministry happened. An elderly woman named Miss Eloise sat on that bench almost every day, humming hymns and knitting scarves for the local shelter. Her silver hair glowed in the sunlight, and her smile could warm even the coldest heart. One Tuesday, a boy named Tyler, no more than 10, sat next to her with tear-streaked cheeks and a bruised ego from a schoolyard fight. Miss Eloise looked at him kindly. "Rough day, sweetheart." Tyler nodded. "They said I was weird because I don't talk much. Then they pushed me. I hate them." Eloise paused her knitting and set it on her lap. "That sounds like it hurt more inside than out." Tyler looked down. "Yeah, why are people so mean?" Miss Eloise gently reached over and brushed a strand of hair from his eyes. "Because sometimes people haven't yet met kindness strong enough to change them." "But why should I be nice to people who hurt me?" Tyler asked. Eloise looked up at the sky through the sycamore leaves. "Because love isn't earned, it's given. And when you give love to someone who's never known it, you plant a seed that God can water." The next day, Tyler brought an extra sandwich to school. He saw one of the boys who had shoved him sitting alone. Without saying a word, Tyler placed a sandwich beside him and walked away. The boy stared at the food for a while, then at Tyler, who sat reading under a tree. He didn't speak. Not that day. But the next day, he sat beside Tyler at lunch. Slowly, others joined. They didn't talk about the fight. They just changed. Weeks later, Miss Eloise noticed Tyler running up the hill to the bench, smiling. "They're nicer now," he said. "We even played tag. I think maybe they just needed someone to go first." Eloise beamed. "You were the spark, sweetheart, the light in a dark place." As Tyler ran home, Eloise closed her eyes and whispered a prayer of thanks beneath the rustling branches. "Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ God forgave you." Ephesians 4 verse 32.